Infinite Warfare is getting some pretty serious hype about it right now. We haven't even seen gameplay yet. I think a lot of this is due in part to the rampant speculation as well as the announcement of the CoD 4 remaster, which I personally am super stoked for. But nevertheless, the game is getting super hyped right now, and so, I thought it was about time to throw my hat into the ring, start talking about it, my wish list for the game, the kind of things I want to see, the kind of things I think will make the game better, and the kind of things that I think will really bring some heart back into the Call of Duty series. So, first things first, I want to just talk about the weapons real quick. Infinite Warfare needs those iconic weapons, alright? They can't go around just making a bunch of futuristic weapons and, naming them whatever they want and stuff like that. I mean, it worked a little bit for Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3, but even Advanced Warfare realized that a lot of people have an emotional attachment to some of these guns, and then they added them back as DLC, which was nice. It was really nice to see, getting to use the AK-47, the M16 again, stuff like that. I mean, you think back to CoD 4, all the guns were super, modern for the time. They were very typical, but they were the kind of things, you'd see in movies, the kind of things that, are really, really out there. And I'm not saying that, Infinite Warfare can't have any cool futuristic weapons. I'm just saying, we need our AK-47s, we need our M4s, we need our M16s. Don't take those out of the game. I think those should always be, those are a COD staple at this point, especially since, Infinity Ward are the people who brought us Call of Duty 4 and MW2, and most of the most iconic guns in the Call of Duty franchise are from those two games. So, I would love to see some more iconic, more modern weapons in this game. Ghost had some pretty cool weapons, but even I felt like Ghost really dropped the ball on some of these weapons, and especially after playing Black Ops 3 and there not being like a single gun in there that's actually a real gun, I was pretty disappointed. So hopefully Infinite Warfare has some more modern, more recognizable guns. That would be really great, actually. But the second thing is, it needs to have a good campaign, a really good story, as well as a fun and engaging campaign that's more than 2 hours long, okay? Infinite Warfare is being developed by a lot of really good, high-talent people, even some ex-Naughty Dog developers, okay? And we all know what Naughty Dog can do, so there's no real excuse for this game not to have a good story. I mean, the most decent example I can give you is Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare had a really good story and also a really engaging campaign. I personally feel it's one of my favorites in the entire franchise. And we've seen what Infinity Ward can do with engaging campaigns as far as Modern Warfare 1 and 2 were concerned, and even good stories. I think the Modern Warfare 2 story is probably one of the best in the entire franchise. Infinite Warfare has a lot of potential to have a good campaign, and I really hope that they do put some emphasis on it, seeing as how, Ghost campaign was not the best. But my third point I wanted to make is I think it needs a bit more of a serious tone. You look at Black Ops 3 and, there's, bright colors everywhere and, theme parks and Krakens and, dabbing, less dabbing. It needs less theme parks, less dabbing, things like that, okay? I find it so ridiculous how they have all this, dabbing and stupid crap like that in the game. I mean, it can have its colors. I'm not saying the game should be colorless like Modern Warfare 3. I'm just saying it should be a bit more grounded. You're seeing a gameplay of Chinatown from CoD 4. This map had tons of color, but it was, it was realistic. It wasn't over the top like that new theme park map in Black Ops 3, or from the first DLC of Black Ops 3 is. That map is a little, like a toddler threw up with his crayon box all over the place, okay? Like that map is a little overboard. Keeping the game a bit more serious, a bit grittier, would actually be a good thing. I mean, I know that one of my most, it's kind of funny because the most common complaints about Ghost and Modern Warfare 3 are that, there's no color, it's just gray and brown. But then my complaint about Black Ops 3 is that, it's too much color, it looks like a crayon box threw up all over it. Unicorn threw up all over it. I don't even know. I think that it shouldn't go overboard with the colors, specifically the colors and the dabbing and the stupid Drake dance from Hotline Bling. Things like that really make the game ridiculous, and I don't want Call of Duty to be ridiculous. Alright, I want it to get a little bit of its street cred back, okay? Because right now Call of Duty's reputation is not good at all, like even slightly. So anything to repair that reputation is a-okay in my book. The fourth thing I want to talk about is it does need a ranking, a league play, a ranked play, something like that. I was actually kind of hoping for a CSGO style ranking system this time, that'd be pretty fun. But ranked play has always been a pretty cool thing in the Call of Duty franchise. Black Ops 2 had really excellent league play system that I really liked. I really appreciated the way Black Ops 2 did it. Advanced Warfare also had a ranked play system. A lot of people said it wasn't that great because you could take variants into it, but did everyone thought that you should have been able to take out variants for the ranked play? And I agree. I do feel like the way that they did it was actually really good. Just having those variants in multiplayer probably wasn't the best idea, but definitely needs some kind of league play, some kind of ranked play. Because it's a pretty fun way to differentiate between the two types of gameplay. Some people just want to hop into matchmaking, have fun. Other people want to play a bit more serious. Give the serious players a place to go, and give the casual players a place to go. Because Call of Duty is so big, it's they try to cater to both sides at the same time, and it never works. Just separate the two entirely, and everyone will be better off for it. And the last thing I want to talk about is character customization. We saw, a glimpse of what character customization could be from Infinity Ward with Ghosts. Then, Sledgehammer knocked it out of the park with Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare has some of the best character customization of any game, let alone, any Call of Duty. Then Black Ops 3 reeled it back. They had the specialist system, so, they really toned down the customization. There was you can just pick your character and then, customize the character a little bit with like 2 different hats, and 2 different chest pieces that are just different colors. And that was a big disappointment, especially coming from Advanced Warfare, where literally everything, even down to your knee pads, were customizable. So I want to see something a bit more like that. The customization in Advanced Warfare is top notch, and really kept me engaged, really kept me playing. I know some people say character customization doesn't matter since you only look at your hands and your gun the whole game. And Black Ops 3 does have really good gun customization, well, decent gun customization. Good customization for a Call of Duty game, that is. But I think that if Infinity Ward has that emphasis on gun customization as well as character customization, we can really see some really cool things in the game. I mean, you look at Halo. Halo's always had really good customization, and people love it. Even as far back as in the simplest times of Halo 3, character customization was like really important to a lot of people. Remember those late night grinds trying to get all the skulls to get the Hayabusa armor? Because I do. Remember, going for recon armor, all those people, doing those ridiculous challenges, the Vidmaster challenges for the recon armor? Because I do. People care about character customization. If it's done right, people will really love it. That's pretty much on my only wish list so far. I mean, there's a lot of obvious things, like I want the game to be balanced, I want the servers to be good, I want, netcode to, not be horrible like it has been the last couple games, but those are no-brainers. I just wanted to focus on some very specific things that, in my opinion, would make the game pretty dang great. And, there are actually a couple things I did want to touch on. A lot of people want my opinions on supply drops, so I would just like to let you know that that is actually coming. That is my next video. We're going to talk about supply drops in Infinite Warfare, and, just my opinion on that. But also, boots on the ground. A lot of people are saying this game needs to be boots on the ground, no jetpacks, no exosuits, none of that. No advanced movement whatsoever. And I actually disagree. I know that a lot of people are going to hate me for saying this, but I actually like exosuits and advanced movement. I actually really enjoyed it, especially Advanced Warfare's exosuits. I actually like that more than Black Ops 3's advanced movement. Call me, whatever you want, but just my opinion. And I think that this game, there's room for it in this game, especially since they're launching COD 4 Remastered alongside it. That is a game with boots on the ground, and if you want to play boots on the ground, you can go play the remaster. If you don't, and you want to play what's new, awesome, let them try something new. Call of Duty's been stale for a long time, and advanced movement is a pretty good way to freshen things up a bit. And I know it's been done in 2 games already, but it's the newest, most innovative mechanic that we've had in a Call of Duty game for a long time. I mean, that and supply drops were like the only major changes we've had to the franchise in 10 years. So I think we should just kind of learn to live with it, learn to appreciate it for what it is, and if we want boots on the ground, well, there's 14 other Call of Duty games we can play if we want that. But anyways, that's all for today's video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know down below what you guys think, and as that guy blatantly hacks and shoots me through smoke, but whatever. Let me know what you guys think about Infinite Warfare and what you guys want to see out of it into the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay classy, guys.